So I got a bunch of emails, phone calls, and messages today about new work for my lawn maintenance business. A couple of the people were existing clients and a couple people were new clients. When work starts to pick back up and your phone starts ringing off the hook, it's good to have experience in dealing with customers. I can't tell you how many times my phone used to ring back in the day and I'd answer it and drop everything I was doing and go run to that customer. Not only that, but I'd also try to schedule the work if they accepted my estimate within the next day or two. Point blank period, I was always running around like a madman. It only took me like 5 years to learn how to qualify clients. It's not that long, right? And quite honestly, it's crazy because when you look back at it and then you say what you used to do out loud, it's like, duh, why would you do that? You sound like an idiot, right? Who the hell would do that? But man, when you are in desperation mode, like you started this business, you barely have any customers, if any, and you're starving, bro. You have nothing. You have no money coming in. You just quit a job and then you got no money, nothing. And you're in desperation mode, you will drop everything you do just to go do that if you want it badly enough. But the craziest part about that is that customers can tell that you're desperate. They can tell that you're desperate. It's like in your body language, it's in the tone of your voice, it's in everything. And when they sense you're desperate, bro, they are gonna rip you a new one. Because if you are truly desperate, you're gonna do whatever they say. You're gonna bend backwards, forwards, jump through this hoop, that hoop, and shine their shoes when you're all done with it. Like, it's insane. Just looking back at that, because now it's like when the phone rings, I might not even answer it. I mean, and then it's like when you do answer it, you get on the phone with this customer and it's, you know, TK Services, this is Tyler, and then they'd say their spiel, and honestly, on the other end of that phone, whatever's on the other end of that phone's got about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds to make it sound really good, and I'll stay on the phone. I mean, it's quick, dude. It's, you know, and then when you're dealing with it, and then it's, okay, when can you come do a quote for just a simple mow, trim, and blow? It's like, all right, you know, we'll be there and we'll have the quote to you. It's Monday or Tuesday. We'll have the quote to you by the end of this week. We can put you on schedule for next week, you know? It's, you know, oh, I would like it done this week. Well, sorry, we can't do that. Oh, okay. You know, it seems kind of long for just a simple grass cutting quote. Yeah, well, sorry, that's our schedule. Oh, okay, all right. Well, yeah, all right, it sounds good. Send it to such and such email address. And like, it's crazy too, right? Because when you're out there and you're desperate and you don't see that in the customer, you don't see that everybody will wait a reasonable amount of time to have them go through your system of adding on a new customer, okay? It's not an overnight process. Like, you don't think about like how the big companies do it. Like DJ's Landscaping is a huge company in Grand Rapids, landscaping company in Grand Rapids. Do you honestly think that if you called them today, they would be out to do the work within that same week? Like, probably not. But you don't realize that when you're desperate. You don't realize that when you're just starting out. And it honestly is just crazy to look back on to when you've made that switch, because you'll do it and then you won't realize it for a little bit, and then all of a sudden you realize it and it's like, wow. And you just look back and it's like, wow.